Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to episode 71 of the FIFA 21 My Player Career. And today's first game is in the Champions League. We're up against FC Basel and we are very close to getting ourselves, if not already actually, to the next stages of the Champions League. I think we're only 1 or 2 games to go before the group stage ends. So 3 points here, that would be great for Real Madrid, of course. As I mentioned in the previous episodes, we do want to win this trophy this season. So fingers crossed we can do that, especially after the disappointment we had last year of being left out in, what round was it? I can't remember if it was first knockout round or the quarterfinals or semis. I totally forget actually, but never mind. Let's push on and try and get all the way to the final, and then, as I said, lift the silverware at the end of the season. So far, no goals, 25 minutes gone. FC Basel looking good right now. In fact, they've just had a shot saved there by Courtois, and it does go out of play. So early rating for Kai is 7. So obviously it could be worse, but obviously it could be better as well. Let's try and get Kai in on the action. If he can get himself a goal, that would be great. But here he is now. One thing I have noticed, the difference from this season to last, that the players around us are just not making the runs which we need. But as I say that, Valverde did make a nice run, played through there from Kai as well, and gives Real Madrid the 1-goal lead then. Just under half an hour played here at the Bernabeu, and we are looking good then for the 3 points. We just need to push on. But yeah, as I just touched upon, the players around us have not been making the runs which we tend to see, especially from last season. I don't know if you noticed from last season, the players around us, the 2 midfielders just behind Kai, and even the wingers, they would push in more centrally, a lot more than they have been doing this season, which is probably one reason why we are feeling that we are starting this season a little bit slower. So not quite sure why they are doing that, if there's something that's changed, but hopefully they pick it up. And good chance there for Real Madrid. Vinicius Jr. lays that one off for Kai, but his shot straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Just over 15 minutes to play, and we are still holding on to a narrow 1-goal lead. And into the final minute now, in fact, 8.2 rating for Kai. So him himself is not done too bad. Don't concede late on, boys. Oh, look at the gap straight through the middle, and so much power on that effort. The goalkeeper did not stand a chance, but the defenders, they lacked the confidence or the focus at the end of the game, and FC Basel go through and level things up in the last stages of the match. So it is going to be 1-1, which I believe gives us one more game in the Champions League group stages, and we obviously need to win that one. Otherwise, it's going to be looking very sketchy at the end of the group stage standings. But there is Von Moos. He is the goal scorer there for FC Basel. And there blows the final whistle. So we looked in control for most of it. FC Basel did start the game positively. I think they had the first chance of the game as well. But as you saw, we did lack focus at the end. Conceded. And it did end 1-1. So let's jump into game number 2. Kai is starting as the main striker, and the snow is falling as well. So it's a cold day here in Spain. Let's try and get ourselves back to winning ways after that disappointment against FC Basel. We're at home again though, and the home support will be behind us as the away team are trying to go through, trying to get themselves an early goal. Good play there from Hernandez. Come on lads, get this ball forward. 6.1 match rating for Kai in the first 5 minutes. He did lose possession as well there for Real Madrid. And the first half was pretty quiet, so we need to improve. As I said, things have been feeling that we've started the season slowly. Not really as lethal or as ruthless as we were last season. Which is a bit of a shame, but that's nice to play through for Kai. And there is the deadlock broken. Just over 20 minutes to play. It took 67 and a half minutes to come, but hopefully that would be enough, and hopefully we do not lose our focus in the final 20 minutes or so. We don't want to be conceding late on, but good ball there from, who is that? I don't think that was Vinny Jr. Was that Vinicius Jr. number 20? I'm not sure what number Vinicius Jr. is, if I'm totally honest. But nevertheless, it was a nice ball. Kai with a nice finish, and there he is to score his 10th league goal of the season. Remember, we do have a 30-goal target for Kai this season, and he's quite a distance off that so far. He's really got to start scoring goals for fun if he's going to get anywhere near 30 goals for the season. Here he is with another chance, and there is the second goal for him. And now he's just one away for a hat-trick. There he is, nicely celebrated there. Nice run as well there from Kai. This is much better. This is what we need to see, especially if we're going to be finding ourselves top of the table. Still a little bit of a distance between ourselves, and I think it's Atletico at the top of the table right now. I could be wrong with that, but there is his 11th goal of the season. Now, either way then, from 20, can we do that within the next few episodes? Hopefully we can, but we're heading into the final minute then here, leading by 2-0. That will of course mean we have 3 points in the bag, and then we have one more game to cover in today's episode, which I believe is away from home against Valencia. And now another game where we want the 3 points. We want to continue on with the winning form, and I think actually Valencia are in the top 5, top 6 possibly, so it's going to be a fairly difficult game. But of course, Real Madrid being Real Madrid, we should push on and get the 3 points, get the job done. But there it is, we are away from home. Valencia are the home team. They'll be looking to cause a shock here. They are 5th in the league, so decent form for themselves, and it is going to be the home team Valencia who get this game underway. Right, let's try and get Real Madrid the early possession, which we've done. Now we need to push forward and try and get Kai a goal. He's already got 2 goals this week. Can he make that 3? Was unable to get the hat-trick, and a good chance. Oh, who was that? That was a poor effort. Should have been connecting better with the ball there, but not really troubling the goalkeeper, so onwards we go. 0-0, 5 minutes played. Valencia are on the attack though. Darwin it is with the ball, and he's lost it. Well played there from Real Madrid, and that's a great ball there. Valverde it was who saw the run of Kai. Kai needs to, oh my god, look how fast the defender got back, and Asensio, he slid in, and unfortunately the ball just go out to play for a goal kick. So 4 goals for Kai in the last 3 games. He is a man in form, but obviously we still expect better from him. We want more from him. Well, that's a great ball, and there is the first goal of the game in 11.5 minutes gone, and it is the home team who go in front against the run of play. The first 10 minutes really has belonged to Real, but a good ball here from, who is it on that far side? No idea. Was it intentional to play back onto the edge of the area? I think it was, if I'm totally honest, but good ball, good cross, and good control, and boosh, nice finish there, past Courtois to score his 6th league goal of the season. And Myron Boudou, no idea how to pronounce his name, but he is the goal scorer. That's the only thing which matters as he goes for another effort. Valverde it was with the block as the ball bounces out for a corner kick. Was it a corner? Let's have a look. Yeah, it is a corner. I thought for a second there was going to be a penalty or something there, but it is a corner here for Valencia. Nicely played in, and looping header over the goalkeeper into the back of the net. And Valencia have taken a 2-goal lead. What on earth is happening here for Real Madrid? We've been playing fairly well as of late, but that one there, I think there was 2 defenders around him, but somehow still manages to connect with the ball and connect really well with it as well. Let's have a look. Great corner. 2 defenders just behind him, and boom, over the goalkeeper. Poor positional play there from Courtois as well to make it go over his head. Nobody on that far post to keep it out either. But Jules Koundé, he is the goal scorer to give Valencia that 2-goal lead. Now time is still on our side. 7.4 match rating for Kai. Let's try and get ourselves a goal before the half-time interval, and then we can push forward into that second period and get ourselves an equaliser. Then maybe push on for a win. But we need to get this goal within the next 5 minutes. Here is Odegaard for Kai. Kai hits it. He tries to finesse it, but not enough height on that one. And it was an easy save in the end for Sillerson, the Valencia goalkeeper. So into the second half we go, and things are not looking good for Real. Still trailing by 2-0. Kai's on a 7.8, 7.9 match rating as things stand. To be fair, Kai's not been playing too bad. When he's had the ball, he's played it nicely through to the players, but it's his teammates which are letting us down. And as I mentioned in, oh my days, we've conceded a third. 3-0, and now time isn't on our side because we've got 22 minutes remaining. We're trailing by 3-0, and things are just going from bad to worse here for Real Madrid. We need to change things up ASAP. Look at this. Defense absolutely nowhere. But as I was mentioning, Kai's not been playing too bad, and as I hit on at the start of this episode, the players around Kai just not making the runs. When he's got the ball, they're not making the forward runs, which we've been relying on, which we had a lot of last season. But look at this. There's nobody to pass to, so he's going to have to try and go through it himself. He just runs into defenders and loses possession. This is the story of the season so far. It's one reason why we are not top of the table. That's a nice little run. Oh, quick, chase it. The defender got there first. Asensio was trying to get onto that rebound, but it was a good block there by the defender. And in fact, it did go off Asensio as well. So into the final minute, and it looks like that is going to be about it, guys. 3-0. A late chance there for Kai. Again, blocked by 2 defenders. And this is not a good result, especially with Valencia chasing the top pack as well. They were 5th before this game. We will have a quick look at the league table and obviously the Champions League standings as well. I think we have one more game to play in the group stages. So there we go. That is the end of that one. And Hertha Berlin currently top of the group stage. We need to win our next match, which is of course against Hertha Berlin. So things could still go against us in that, but let's have a quick look at the league table then. We stand 2nd in the league, just behind Atletico Madrid. 2 points clear they are, as Valencia are just 2 points behind ourselves. So leave a like, guys, if you did like it. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.